Welcome back to PC Prime. So today we're actually going to play the game instead of just building for several hours. I may do a little stint tonight and then another little stint in the morning to balance out. It is 9:30 for me right now. I think I want to start out going over to that bunker in the area by the Rainbow Cavern. That said, let's jump in. We are at 8.45% of the way towards complete terraformation. Not going to really focus on terraforming for doing anything towards that. I more want to focus on exploration. So let's grab a couple bombs. I will grab a couple waters, a couple oxygens, and then I'll grab a couple of high quality foods on the way out and my car. So I will pop back in as we get to that bunker. I see this water and I always want to look behind the waterfalls, but there's never really anything for me to see. Oh, look, there's a warden key. Nice. Well, I guess me flying this way wasn't a complete waste of time. As I said, every time I see these waterfalls, I don't think I ever actually went behind this one. I think I went to the right. There's a bomb tunnel back there. Okay, well, there's a new area to explore that I wasn't tracking. Cool. I have bombs on me, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go to the bunker that I was planning on going to. But here, we'll note this for next time. Okay, we are here at the bunker over in the area next to the Rainbow Cavern. I did basically fill up an inventory in transit, so as you can see, I have this much in the car already. That said, let's get into the bunker. Oh, it's just lockers. Okay. Keep going. Okay, it does go further. I intentionally made this one smaller, I guess. Genetic trait. Bioluminescence. Interesting. Yes, we got a message. I'll do whatever it takes to quit this planet. I had to dig deep to find the resources needed to build a launch platform. Storms have been less frequent lately. I need to find a big meteor crater and build a platform at the bottom of it to be protected from the winds. The magnetic fields on this planet are completely crazy. It's the first time in my life that I've seen anything like this. Once again, I'll leave this shelter and hope I'll be able to make it. Ichlis? So I guess this is another outpost of Ichlis's. He is the one that had the outpost in the crater, both of them, so it makes sense that he is now talking about going to the crater. This has got to be his base before he got over there. I wonder if there's another one from when he crashed. Pretty short though, wasn't really much in there. Got a lot of iron. Moving on, let's go over to that bomb area. I think is the next spot we'll hit. Okay, here we are. Let me set up this bomb real quick. Get in as far as I can. Hopefully it only needs one. Usually these take two for me for some reason. And it's clear. Nice. Okay, so it just needed the one. Let's start exploring. Since I can throw stuff in the car, I've been kind of not selective about the stuff because the drones can come and take it out of the car. Because I'm so far on the other side of the map, I think they're kind of struggling and not really taking any of it. So I may go back to limiting what I'm picking up again. We'll see. All right, let's go down this ladder. We're going to stick to left turns this time. Ooh, access card right away. There's the generator. So I guess when we go home, I can make a fusion cell and power this one up. Now that I can make pulsar quartz. Well, that's this inventory. I'm going to go ahead and run back, I guess, and I will pop back in as we are back after I drop the stuff off in the car. So dropping that stuff off in the car, I only opened up 5 inventory slots. Like, I'm just gonna run back to that chest, fill up my inventory, and then we're gonna have to do a quick trip home. Looks like there's a cave over here too, just outside of the desert. In heading into that area. Oh, well, drones are grabbing some stuff. Guess I'll walk in here and see if there's anything that I need to worry about looting. Ooh, fancy. Dusty and all that. Super alloy in here. Lots of loot. Is this like a super alloy cave? There's another door. I just got a door question mark achievement. Okay, well, I guess this is another thing we have to come back to. My inventories are full, so I can't do it now. Oh, there's another warden key. It's handy. I need to empty out my inventory before I go over to that door and try to get in it, though. So, and I'm still like in the middle of clearing a bunker. But I just wanted to show you me getting the key. All right. I wasn't going to include me dropping stuff off at the base. I did make these storage lockers, and I'm going to turn them on. But I just wanted to show the mistake that I made. So, as you can see, I just deposited my access card, and I never take it out. I completely forgot about the access card. So, there will be another trip just to come back and get that card in the future. I just wanted to highlight it here while it happened. Okay, we are back. I grabbed a couple flowers and stuff on the way over. We have the fusion cell, we have some explosives, food, water, oxygen if we have to swim. So let's jump in. First things first, let's go over to the generator and turn it on. So I don't have this fusion cell in my pocket anymore. It's gonna be my first bunker that I've turned on too. I heard doors open. We weren't done exploring anyway, so I'm not gonna know what unlocked with that. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to exploring, and I'll pop back in for anything exciting. There's a room. Oh, there's a safe in there. I'm guessing this is one of the things that fuse just opened for the fusion cell battery. Cool. I guess we found what it opened for us. I wonder if something in this book will have more than one thing that it opened. Bass and the music just made me think that I was dying for a second. I left the access card. I left the access card at the base. We'll have to come back. Little statue. A little animal statue. I don't... Like, I know that they get fertilizer. I'll take the lerma seed. You know what? May as well. I just didn't want the iron. Oh, there's another safe. So, oh, we can take the table. Okay, let me get this stuff back to the car. Big table. Oh, I've been waiting for a big table this whole time. The heck? There's another animal statue in here? Trash can. Eggplant. Cocoa. First time I've seen cocoa like out in the wild. I thought it was only from the trade terminals. Refrigerator. Countertop. I think that's about everything in here. Oh, maybe not. There's another safe. Alright, I'm gonna run this out to the car, and then I will be right back. Alright, we are back. $100, $100, $500, $1,000. Nice. Oh, there's another safe. 100, 5,000. Nice. So we need the access card. I think that is all of this place has to offer. So we're gonna go back home because I, for some reason, left the access card all the way back home. We will grab the access card, learn these blueprints, and come back. I will pop back in as I'm learning the blueprints so you can see them. Okay, first things first, get rid of the tiny table that isn't big enough for the couch. And then unlock the blueprints. So that is the countertop, big table, fridge, and trash can. Let me put down the big table now. Where's it at? Okay. So much better. I'm gonna do the fancy couch, I think. Let me go grab the smart fabric. I should have it already. Okay, now to put down the fancy couch. Can I make it purple? Yeah. There we go. Purple couch. Alright, I'm gonna do some fiddling. I'll show you the final product if I do anything crazy. If not, we'll just jump back to me heading to open that door. We are back at the bunker. Let's go use this access card. We made it to the door with the key. It is, again, just 4 vaults inside. Lots of Terra tokens, which is cool. Not completely overflowing with flowers like the other ones have been. Yeah, that one's pretty nice. So that should be everything in this bunker looted now. Pretty sure. I'm going to do a quick run through just to make sure, but if not, you'll see me driving out. That was the last thing. I didn't miss too much. Super alloy meteors look like they're coming down. I get in the car so I don't get beat up by meteors, but I guess I have plenty of space. It won't hurt to grab some super alloy. I guess I will kick back after we're done with this storm so you can see where we go next. So I just remembered the structure that we haven't gone into yet that's up above the sandfall. So I'm going to go over there. I guess that is the next thing. So we'll have gone into 3 different kinds of structures today. We'll hit the full trifecta. Okay, here it is. Let's head in. This is an interesting door. It's the first time I've seen a door like that. Cool. Of course I'm thirsty. And it's dark. Torch, guys. Come on. Interesting. This was just like a cargo container of cargo containers. It looks like, well, what are those? Like guns? Sick. Tractor beams? Oh, suits. Yeah, well, a suit. Disassemblable solar panels. Huh. The interesting structure. I'll pop back if anything crazy comes out of it, but cool like design. It's not at all like any of the other spaces we've been in. All right, well, that's this place cleared out. Seemed like there were a few like tier 3 heaters, a couple of like cargo containers you could break down to get into, but no real crazy resources, nothing new. So cool nonetheless. That is the third structure we searched today. Granted, we are getting low on time. Okay, we are back at base. Let me get this stuff unloaded and then figure out where to go from here. And I will pop back in here and let you know what the new plan is. Aha! The genetic extractor. That explains why it's so confusing, because I don't have something that I need to be able to make the different genetic traits to try making animals. Because once again, my insects are lagging behind. I guess I am going to make some bees and try to do some insect rockets. Okay, so I need to get some of the harvesters down to get me uncommon larvae, because I haven't been collecting them. Should be pretty easy to do. So let me just set them down real quick. Brought to, I should probably do one over for rare larva as well, but it's pretty far away, so I'm just going to do this for now because I am getting tight on time. Even though I am going to try to create a few, probably 3 insect rockets. See if I can grab some uncommons in the time that I'm waiting for these guys to collect. Can the autocrafter craft the bee larva for you? Sorry, I gotta run pretty far. The only one I have is right near the door, making superfood. No. You can craft the common larva and rare larva, but you can't craft like the actual butterfly or bee larva. So there's that question answered. I guess I could make multiple of the thing that you craft them in. Maybe that would work, but I don't want to do that right now. I guess while we are waiting for these bees to cook, we can go over what we did today. So, what have we done today? We went over to that bunker, fully explored the bunker. It wasn't very big, and then bounced off of the bunker to then go and explore that explosive area that was pretty close to it. Pretty cool explosive area. We got a fusion cell in there, and that actually gave us access to like 3 or 4 different vaults outside of the one that we needed the access key for. I had to come back and get the access key because I banked it. We also got the one more warden key. We got a couple little animal statues that I put over here on the warden keys. Look at these guys. They're so creepy. So creepy. But we got another warden key. I started looking into getting an animal, and that's when I realized that I need this. I need the insects up. So that's that. Progress wise, we are sitting at 19.28. Probably over 20 by the time I get these rockets launched, and I still need to go and grab a thumbnail. I think I know where I want to do it, but unfortunately it's on the other side of the map. You know, I'm just going to go do my thumbnail real quick. It might be silly. And we're about to hit the 2 hours. I want to get a picture of that place over the sandfall. It was like an interesting door to get into. Like, other than like the bomb one, we've seen similar stuff already. And the bunker, obviously, we've seen similar stuff already. But the layout of that building is just weird. So I want to use it as my thumbnail. I went in there again to see if I missed anything, but I didn't. Oh, we also found an imposing gate, a warden gate, and a pestle to put the key on. So that's cool. We haven't seen one of those in a hot minute. I'm going to go ahead, get over here, get my thumbnail, and then head back over there, get the rockets made, and then I will pop back in as we are launching the rockets. so we can go and see what our final countdown is for today as we approach midnight again, because I have no self-restraint. I completely forgot the most important unlock of today. We got a big table unlocked. Not to mention the fridge, counter, and trash can. I do like that the rocket is consistently going out and coming back, going out and coming back. It's just nice to see the Terra tokens stacking up automatically without me having to be doing anything. So, I was talking about crazy entrance. Look at this. It's like a big, like, sideways building. And the entrance, you walk into these cracks. And it's got rails and stuff I'd never seen. So, but like, look at this. This is just crazy inside. There was a suit box and stuff like that. It's not like any other structure we've seen. So I'm going to go ahead and do a picture here. I think that's probably going to end up being my thumbnail. I wish it wasn't getting dark the second I went to do that. But it is what it is. That is the way of things, it seems. I was surprised there wasn't a warden key up here. But there's one right down there, so I guess it makes sense. Right, like over here. Yeah, there it is. We already found that one the other day. Oh yeah, and I went into this cave over here, but I think I couldn't remember if I explored it before, but it was nothing. Just an osmium cave, essentially. Then I just realized I talked through this whole thing, even though I said I'll be back after. Oh, my brain, man. Hey, we are back at the base. I'm gonna continue making these these bee larvae. There's a super alloy meteor shower happening right now. Again, it's actually really pretty to watch it. I think this is the third one that's happened today, though. Specifically watching it inside the aquarium where you're not going to get bullied by the meteors is pretty cool. I'm not going to bother with looting the super alloy from this, but just so you know, there is a storm happening. I guess another thing I could do is upgrade my beehives, because I unlocked the tier 2 beehives when I was upgrading my base. So I haven't actually done them yet. Man, those are much better, actually. Yeah, I should definitely do them. They're cheap to upgrade because I get the bee larva back. So all I really need is the fertilizer, and yeah, let's go do that real quick. Just that's all of my beehives upgraded. Let me mark them all for supply everything, so the honey will keep getting collected. Actually, if I remember right, these do bee larvae too, so that might be a good thing too. I'm also going to go ahead and replace the optimizer with the tier 2 optimizer and fill it with the plant fuses, because the bees do plants. I wonder if I can pull... I'll try to remember to pull my fuses out of my production one and put them back in. That might speed up getting bee larvae, as long as honey's not capping out my beehives. It's not worth doing, because honey's going to always be capping up my beehives. Never mind. Those are 11,000 plants now. Each. My uncommon larvae are picking up pretty good. I'll only find a spot with is there a spot where there's rare larvae? That's uncommon right there. There's rare. Okay, so I should probably put one over there too. Okay. Here we go. 3 rockets for insects. They're very expensive, but it'll be worth it to push the progress. I just wanted to make an animal. That's all I wanted to do. That's why I'm pushing these insects. 1, 2, and 3. Why can't I push the button? All right. 3 launched. Insects should be climbing pretty fast, so hopefully we get the gene splicer or whatever it's called unlocked soon. I don't know if they actually launched or not. But with those launched, we should be moving up on insects. Yeah, moving up on insects pretty rapidly now. And this is where we're going to wrap up. So next episode, hold on. Okay, so next episode let's go with 3 big priorities. First, I want to make some insect fuses if I can. And then I want to get those down by my butterflies. I want to make 3 of them. That's step 1. Step 2, I want to go put down a harvester for the rare insects. And step 3 is I want to go and open that warden gate that I found. It's kind of skewed 4th if we can get to it, but I don't know if we will, is the explosive area next to the Stargate that we still haven't done. And then the 5th thing, we're able to get to that. Of course, I'm thirsty. 5th thing, if we're able to get to that, is I want to go to the coordinates from that message that Riley sent us. If Riley's coordinates don't pan out, then we still have the warden's coordinates to get to. But first I want to go to Riley's coordinates, which were right here. Negative 248, 42, 93. So, that said, I got a purple couch. Oh, and I forgot, I got a big table that is not lined up. Well, there's the thing that my buddy was saying I needed for the... Are you serious? Why is everything one tile off? Whoever designed this game has a problem with people who like things perfect. Like they designed this game to trigger perfectionists because nothing lines up perfectly in the middle. Not a single thing. There we go. Anyways, and I guess 6 will investigate that gene extractor now that we got it. But that's all for now. We are leaving off officially and jumping to the end card at 21.75% of the way to complete terraformation. See you in the end card, guys. Okay, so we did quite a bit today. to make up for the last episode, I guess. We explored that bunker, which we found out was the first one for Icarus. I think that's how you say his name. We went into that crashed ship, I guess you want to call it, and we fully explored it. We also made sure we brought a fusion cell back the second time, and then the third time the access card back because we accidentally deposited it at the bank. But we did get into all the safes, everything like that, got a bunch of terror tokens, and then we ran over to that ship that was, or that piece of a ship that was above the sandfall. Explored that as well, which was a very unique ship, to say the least. And then we wrapped it up with doing a few insect rockets because a buddy told me that my insects were lagging essentially behind my terraformation. That's really it. There's a list of things that I kind of want to do going forward, but I kind of already listed that out before I jumped to the end cards, so we can bypass that. And I can just say thank you to anyone who managed to make it this far in the video. If you like what you're seeing, please leave a like, and if you want to see more of me or my content, click follow or subscribe depending on your platform of choice. And leave a comment. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what to have you leave a comment for. Leave a comment on if you think I will stick to the plan for the next episode. I gave a pretty extensive list that'll easily cover the next episode, just maybe if not the one after that. So let's see if I'm able to actually stick to it and what y'all think. I, for one, am gonna bet nah. I'm terrible at that, so probably not gonna stick to the plan. But it is what it is. That's all for now, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.